guys, it's me, Game Commander here, back for another, and in this one we're going to be, well, as per the title of the video, we're going to be working on a potion room. It's going to be a smaller one, it's not going to be a big one. It's going to be right in front of us where I'm standing. So yeah, I'm going to show you what we're working with, and how it's going to look, sort of. So here we go. Let me just find my, I wish for what button is that one? No. There you go, sorry. This is what it looks like. It's not done, obviously. This is just a template, so it's gonna have a hallway like this, and then it's gonna have 4 pods. Like I said, it's not gonna be a big one, and the actual like redstone area is gonna be back here. My main concern is these, since there's gonna be redstone back here. I'll see if these are gonna affect the redstone. I built it the whole thing first in creative. It's fully automated by a push of a button. I'm really proud of it too because I figured out a way how to completely automate like the whole process of it and the whole timing and everything else. And so I'm really proud of it. But then my biggest concern is these levers being in the way of the redstone, of any redstone that shouldn't be activated. So hopefully not. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be doing a big potion room like I wanted to do in the past. Instead, I'm just gonna do a smaller one. So this is what it's gonna look like. Well, sort of. So yeah, I'm gonna come back here in a sec after I built. I'm gonna build at least the template, like the actual blocks, not any redstone. So I'll be right back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is what it looks like so far. They're so in the way. I never know where to put these things. Put them over here. Oops. Sorry about this. Let me just fix this up there. Yeah, anyways, this is what it looks like as here. See, I didn't make the walls yet just because I want to wait for that. But this is the little tunnel into it. I think I did a pretty good job of it. This is not the original design. I'm gonna show you the original design here. In the next cut, but I want to show you the new one. That's what it looks like. Hopefully this is good. It may change. I don't know. We'll see. Again, my big concern is fitting all the redstone in it because I've made my redstone is based on one design. I didn't create a world, which is still this design. It just didn't have this indent here, so we'll see. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Now let me pause here. Let me show you what the original design was for the hallway here, and I'll be right back in a sec. Alright guys, and I'm back here, and this is the original design. Not too different from the other one. Like I said, this is what it looks like. Not too different. Just gonna fill this in. Not too different, but kind of different, I think, right? Because like this is more curved in the new design. But yeah, this is what the original would look like. They're gonna show it off. I really like it. I came up on the spur of the moment. I was like, I want to build a potion farm, but I didn't know what blocks I was going to use. And then I'm like, wait, there's the new crimson or mangrove block, and so I decided to go looking for a mangrove swamp. I found a mangrove swamp and on the server there, and but anyways, I came up with this design because I'm like, I barely use acacia, and the new mangrove. I put them together like side by side, the blocks and the log, just the blocks. And I said they look good together. And then I was like, I don't know, I kind of, like I said, it was a spur of the moment thing. And I was also like, the crimson and the mangrove looks good together. So I kind of like just threw this together. It's so thrown together that I actually went and looked for my other potion hallway thing I made back in the day on my redstone world here. And I found it, and I saw how I built that one, and I saw how I built a three-way hallway, and like how this is like this. But yeah, if you guys don't remember it, it was green. It's all green terracotta, or green concrete terracotta, I think actually. and it was a water at the bottom here, and lights in the ground instead of above, type of thing. And so very similar design, but with different new block types. But yeah, this is what this looks like. I'm going to pause here, work on the redstone of the potion room, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back, and I built the redstone for one of these to show it off to you guys. I'll go for off camera here. This is the redstone right here. This is what I was worried about. I'm gonna have to use the actual back of the. I kind of figured as much, so the back of the actual fencing here for the actual wall. Yeah. So the way it works, basically, you click a button, it sends a pulse down. Actually, it's this. Oh, actually, it's missing a few stuff here. Hold on. Which activates this. One sec, let me make sure. Just double checking my work here. That's good. Okay, I had a feeling. So it activates this line, which activates this, and this which will put the bottles in here, and then activates this after a while. It's really hard to explain this, but it all works. It's all timed. It's all good to go. So this is filled up with like the other wort. This is filled up with the bottles. It will automatically put the bottles in because this will, this is one, I forget what they're called, but where it like ticks like 3 times. So it goes tick, tick, tick. So it goes tick, tick, tick. So this will put 3 water bottles in here. Obviously you can have it to where either, well, you can have it where, can't really have it to where this gets automatically fed. Ow. The blaze powder, I don't really remember if, well, I guess you can put it on this side. But anyways, so it's hard to explain all this redstone. I kind of took a day, built this, and figured it out. But anyways, it puts the redstone in. I feel like I'm missing something else. And then after it puts the water bubbles in, it after a certain amount of time it activates this block, which activates this dropper, which shoots an item up and then goes back down, which activates this redstone line here. It goes up and over here, which then activates the dropper to send down another wort to brew the potions, and then a secondary system activates as well at the same time from that same line, which shoots an item down this cobweb, which cobwebs will let an item through about 24 seconds, which is enough time to let the potion brew up there. And then it lands in this hopper and into the chest, which then activates this, and then this is one of those decaying signal things, so this will stay on basically until it fully goes deactivates, which gives this enough time to brew the potions, and basically this bit down here gives it enough time to brew the potions to finish completely brewing before deactivating this, which will then send it away. Basically, it's the best way I can explain it. Yeah, it's a shitty explanation, but basically, most of this is all timing. Like, the easy part is sending the items into it. You can do that through a dropper from the top and the side, which is the easier way to do it in a redstone signal. The hard part is the timing, but I figured that all out with the cobweb and this decaying. I call it the decaying redstone signal because, like I said before, it stays on after. If you give it a pulse, it'll stay on for a certain amount of time and then go off. I guess I can show that off to you guys. Eventually, the plan is to also have somehow figure out a way to have this all set up with a automatic redstone signal. Somehow through a timer that's going to be underneath this area, basically, which is going to activate each of these. The plan is to basically have 4 of the same redstone stuff. My original thing was to have these 2 connected, but then I'm like, Instead, I'd rather just have it to where it's just where instead the output just goes into the chest here, basically, or here actually is the plan. Because I was gonna have tier 1 and then have this make the tier 2 potions, but instead I can just like have 4 different pods. I call them, making 4 different types of potions. So, but like I said before, the plan is to basically just copy this 4 times, have uh, and that's basically the plan there. The cool things about this, if you want to make different types of potions, all you would have to do, it's hard to do so, but all you have to do is, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna pause here. Sorry about the weird commentary. I'm trying to explain to you guys, but I should have thought about the best way to explain it. But anyways, I'm gonna pause here, figure out what I want to do next, and I'll be right back.
Alright guys, I'm back and I worked more off camera here. I actually just ended up working on the hallways around the actual potion lab, mini potion lab, so I'm calling it. Made them all fancy and stuff. But before we start this video, I want to say first apologize that this video's gonna be late. For an upload. Same day, just late for about a couple hours. That's my own fault. Um, slash kind of. Honestly, it's also slash kind of my fault. Mostly like 90% my fault, 10% because of YouTube. For some reason, I don't know if it's my web browser or YouTube itself, but for some reason I can't click on like my channel. You know how there's the top left, top right of YouTube, the homepage on your computer is like you have your channel. You click on the little icon, whatever your picture is, and it drops out a box where you click on your channel. I can't do that for some reason. I can't click on it at all. I have to go into. I want to check Google Chrome and see if it works there. Um, I use Ostra, I think it's called, web browser that allows you to basically um, set how much RAM and CPU usage you want to be used. Um, I don't know if it needs an update or something else needs an update, but it's just bugging out for some reason. Um, I'm assuming it's the web browser itself. I haven't tried restarting my computer completely yet, so I'm gonna try that. Hopefully that fixes it. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the actual video here. So yeah, this is what I got. As you can see, it's all fancy. I didn't just do the portion area, I did that area too. So let's just walk around here from left to right. So I did the wall here. It does look kind of out of place, but also looks kind of cool. And I feel. So you go left. Yeah, I have stripped dark oak logs, some deep slate, right? Yeah. Ancient city replaceable. Huh. I guess that means like. This, what about this mean? What if this means like an ancient city can be in this area or something? That's one button. F3. There you go. Anyways, I'm using the deep slate blocks, staircase, dark, uh, mainly dark oak stripped logs, just because they look cooler than the normal stripped or the normal dark oak logs. I don't know. I use spruce here just because this would have been a 3-way gap, and I only wanted this to be 2. But yeah, here we go. Oh, actually, I didn't realize I have sort of more to finish off here. Oops, I forgot about this. Whatever. That will be like that. But as you can see, this is like one of the hallways. I'll fix this part up. But yeah, what it looks like. The lighting is, well, as you can see, it's glowstone, and actually above it, I put spruce jungle plank slabs, because if ever like I decide to, if ever like sand comes down here or whatever, or if you're in fancy graphics, you can see through this, and so that's why also I put the spruce logs on the other next to the leaves, because you'll see the spruce logs, it look all fancy. I prefer it like this though. I do prefer it, even if I could go into fancy graphics, meaning I can see through the leaves. I prefer these type kind of leaves because they look better. Hey, audio. Maybe it's just me. No. Alright, but yeah, this is the hallway. Kind of repeats itself. It all has lighting in above. Yeah, and for this area, because this area is like this area, I'll just continue like that, where it's just gonna be the full-on planks, which is that is the acacia, and that is the new mangrove logs. Like I said, yeah. I even added in some windows so you can kind of view in for the view the redstone a little bit. And I decided just to make an output chest right there. I'll show you in a sec. Some extra lighting in the corner here. Alright, stuff. Okay. Continue onwards, and you have it's mostly the same thing. All around, really. But again, these were just barren stone wall and stone ceiling, so I figured I should have full-on custom ceiling. Same one, custom hallways here. The ceiling, the colors are kind of like the hallways I did back in an old server where I did all like nature themed. I think that's a good idea. Brick flooring, nature themed ceiling, leaves to the ceiling, some deep slate to make it known that this is like underground and stuff. Next up is the actual little mob area here, past the mob farms. I sort of changed them. I turned those blocks into actual fences because they weren't before. They weren't falling. The animals weren't falling down because they were had to do with the full blocks. There was not enough space for the small animals to fall down. They were getting caught on basically full blocks. So it should be fine now. I also changed the front fence that was here to a trapdoor. They actually can't get out at all. So for an FYI for you guys, if you ever make fences or making passive mob farms in like your yard, you can use actually trapdoors for that. As long as they're like that, where it's like a full block, like that, and it works. Yeah, I fully custom made this, redone this. As you can see, the roof is all done. It's all fancy. And what's cool is thanks to the hallway lighting, actually, I was able to add some lighting in the roofing here. So, mangrove trapdoors. Let's take a look at it from above. So, get a little viewing. Get the viewing area right here. Paint these from slabs or fences to doors for some reason. But as you can see, that's what it looks like from above. I really like the design. I was really just gonna go with slabs above here, but then I'm like, nah, I want to go for leaves. Add some nature into the build. So, and then I just added a hanging light just so that kind of lights it up nicely. Gives it a nice, vibrant, colorful feel. So yeah. And I really like how I did the glowstone. I did glowstone and not actual redstone lamps, just because I think the redstone lamps will look weirder. And it's just easier because I don't really have a lot of redstone to waste on glowstone lamps. So, but I like it. I like the design. It looks really good. Cow got out. And if you're wondering how these work, by the way, all you do is you jump onto one of the. You have to jump from there to like there. You breed them, and then the little baby falls through the hole. The adults can't, but the babies can because they're smaller, and then they'll sit basically over there. They'll sit over there, and then as you feel like they grow up, and then you can kill them, and then so that's how that works. Passive. That's why I call it a passive mob farm, because it's a way to get their like the wool and their meat and stuff. That's just an extra card I got out. But yeah, this is the actual passive mob farm area with some art, pixel art. That is really it. This video is already late. One more thing I guess I can show off is for the input for the materials you want to use, like if you want to use another word or whatever, I added a chest here, so now you can just, so this chest goes directly to there. So if you want to add another word or gunpowder or glowstone, or if you have not water bells near, but if you have something else like awkward potions, I think they're called, where you use them to brew actual potions, then you would stick, magma cream or whatever in this chest. I just added this so that way you can actually have extra storage and a direct way to throw it in. I still have to work on like prettying this up, so just add blocks to the sides here, fix this up. But besides that, it's basically a done farm. I was just able to fit it. I was scared that this was gonna be the redstone was gonna not fit enough. Luckily enough, it did with two blocks, just a block to spare. So I tried to explain all this. I tried to explain the first cut, but this is a timer. Goes for 24 seconds. Gets activated by this line of redstone, which activates from down there, which repeats itself. But luckily, if it's only activates once, or it activates both the vertical. This is basically a vertical redstone, which goes up after turning in, but then down first, which then drops a item, which takes 24 seconds, which gives it enough time to fully brew, basically a potion. So, which then activates that, which then allows it to turn off that redstone torch underneath here. So it's all about timing. That's the hard part. These parts, placing it in the hard part is all about timing, which I luckily have figured out. As you can see, you do have to, you kind of have to automatically put in waste powder, but if you wanted to, you could take just a normal hopper, connect it from over here to over to there, behind this block, directly to this, and it would allow you to have extra storage for blaze powder. I also want to state here that I will be making a blaze farm video in the future. Just it will take time. That will be next week's video, I think, actually, just because we're gonna need one. But yeah, that is basically it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one.